We're going to hop right into things today. First things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because today's video is going to help you out. Absolutely will. We're going to be talking about certainty. Certainty is a knowingness. It's no question. It's no uncertainty. There's no friction. There's just a knowingness. The power of certainty is that certainty breeds motion and momentum creates opportunities, and opportunities begin to rain on you the more certain you become. The reason that people aren't certain nowadays is because they have so many options, so many things that are pulling them left, right, up, down. They're getting pulled in so many directions, so it's hard to be certain on just one thing, right? And it creates this level of anxiety because you have so many choices that you could potentially make and you don't know where to go. Now you're anxious. And so many people are stuck. They're paralyzed by analyzing every situation. They don't want to make the right decision. They don't want to make the wrong decision. And because they don't want to make the wrong decision, they end up making the worst decision, which is no decision. Certainty will cure this problem. I want to give you an example. We're going to be practical today. Let's say that you want to build a community, which I have a community, by the way. Click the link in the caption. It's called The Pride. It's for 1%ers. Anyway, let's say you want to build a community and you know that this community is going to be the hub for everyone that wants to build a coaching business, right? You're certain that that's what this community is going to be, and you're certain that you're the guy to do it or you're the girl to do it, right? Cool. You've already won. That's already a feather. That's already a victory for you because you're not spending unnecessary time trying to figure out which way to go. You already know what you want. Your job is, you got the easy job. The universe or God or whoever, that's the hard work right there. Manifesting and making everything come together. That's the hard work. You have the easy job of just being certain. Know exactly what you want. Know why you want it. And stay focused on that because there's so many ways to get unfocused, so many ways to go this way. There's going to be so many things calling your name. And it's up to you to keep your eye on the prize. And it doesn't mean that you have to be completely locked into something, but it means that you have to be certain and you have to really give a lot of fucks about it. That's the key. Indifference is the devil. Whenever you're indifferent about yourself or about a goal or really anything, indifference is going to keep you exactly where you are. Indifference is why a lot of people since the pandemic ain't did shit but plan their business. How many business plans have people made? People made all these damn business plans and ain't execute a damn thing. They're indifferent because they don't really care. They think they care. But you know what? They care about a lot of other things too. When you care about everything equally, it's kind of like you try to talk to everybody and your message gets across to no one, because realize this, you can do the right thing and you're still going to have detractors. You're still going to have people that ain't really fucking with it. So you may as well just do your thing. The right decision is a certain decision. You feel me? The worst decision is uncertainty because uncertainty causes you not to do anything. And maybe you've been in this position because I've been here before. Maybe you've been here. You've put in work. You've put in effort with something. Maybe it's posting content consistently and you've had crazy spurts of this consistency and you realize that you're not getting anywhere. The content isn't growing. People aren't engaging with the content. And now you start to get burned out and you start to consider what else can you do, because this is obviously not working. The feedback is telling you it isn't working. So then you open your mind up to other opportunities. Next thing you know, you're not that same consistent person with the content that you were because it didn't work. You have to detach yourself from your ultimate goal. Once you're certain in what it is that you want, I want that. Cool, detach from it. And now you focus on who you need to become in order to achieve that goal. This is a process of learning new behaviors, new thought patterns, new skill sets, meeting new people. And sometimes Actually, I would say most of the times, things aren't going to add up. 1 plus 1 is going to equal 3. Sometimes it'll equal 7. You'll be like, what the hell is going on? Because I set out to build an online coaching business, but now I'm in a room full of nurses giving a motivational speech. Yo, maybe you need that experience public speaking in order to communicate your message. Stop taking things at face value, right? Don't take it at face value. Learn how to position things to work in your favor, right? So from different angles. If you know you want to build that coaching business, but you're in this room speaking to a bunch of, overnight nurses about how to prevent their burnout, how is this helping you to build your coaching business? Not only is this giving you the experience talking to a larger group of people, but it's also letting you understand what your strengths and your weaknesses are. Maybe you're not a great speaker. You got to be a great communicator in order to build a coaching business, because how are you going to communicate the message? Flip your ideas over, flip things around in your mind, and you have to reason for it to be working out in your favor. People like to say everything is working in my favor, and they like to affirm this, but an affirmation without positioning, you're just talking nonsense. If everything is working in your favor, sometimes you're going to have to figure out how this is working in your favor, because it won't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense for face value, does that mean that you need to open your mind up and try something new? No. You got to learn a lesson. And sometimes before you can officially complete or learn a lesson, you got to knock out your prerequisites, just like you're in college. And you got to build up those smaller skills, and you got to learn those smaller things before you can learn this lesson and figure out how this lesson applies to what your goal is. But when you're certain about what the goal is, you don't question that, because there is no question to be asked. I want that. And you know exactly what you want. Play your cards right. Play your cards right. And always relate what you're doing to how it's going to help you become who you need to be in order to achieve that goal. This is a skill set. And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir right now, but yo, it's a skill set. And it's a skill set that you develop over time, and you have to get your reps in. And while you're getting those reps in, you got to maintain a high level of energy. You have to perform at the highest of high levels. There will be moments where you feel like absolute shit. Those are the moments where you need to show up the most. Those are the moments where you need to force your mind to reason with an idea, to understand, how you can make it past this level when you feel the worst. Because how are you going to coach people if you don't even know how to coach yourself? You're going to teach people how to prevent burnout, but you're burning yourself out. Would you go to a doctor that has high blood pressure, but they're telling you that your blood pressure is high and you need to take this medication? Are you going to go to that doctor? Nah, probably not. So the best place to start is with yourself. Take people on your journey too. Like, don't shy away from the fact that you don't have the answers figured out. I like to call it the you go first mentality. Whenever you are certain about your goal, you're going to hit friction. You're going to have, ups and downs, right? Share those ups and downs and share how you're working through them, because this is like the fast track, actually. I'm giving you some real game. Some real game. If you have a goal to create or to build something or to become something, and you share your journey and you share how you're working out these problems, people are going to become attracted to you, because thinking is a lost art. Since the pandemic, people's screen times are higher than they've ever been. People are pulled in so many different directions, watching YouTube videos just like this one, trying to learn new skills. There's not as many people that are applying their thought. So if you can apply your thought, that's one thing, but then you can share the thought that you've applied with the masses, you become an influencer. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm reading a book right now, and it says that leadership is influence, because if you call yourself a leader, but people aren't compelled to follow you, the world that we live in, like if people aren't compelled to follow you, you're not a leader. You're just an orator. You're just talking. You're just narrating something, right? So what I want to do is I want to encourage you to get certain today. I want you to write out what it is that you want to do, be, have, see, and I want you to commit to it. That is what you want. It's already done. It's yours. But it's only yours if you're certain in your actions. If you want to travel the world and you're certain that today you are going to research the next country you're going to go to. I'm certain this is my action. Boom. Then go through that process. And after you have done that, you need to be certain about your next move. I'm certain that I don't know what the hell to do next, but I'm certainly going to ask a friend. When you have certainty energy, the universe moves the hell out the way. And you just walk your ass right through and you realize that ain't nothing in your way but you. So get out of your own way. Be certain about what you want. No paralysis by analysis. Fuck that. Leave it in the past. Go get what you want because it's yours. And yo, if you have an umbrella and you're not getting rained on, other people are getting rained on. And that's what blessings are like. Life is raining down blessings right now. And you got an umbrella. Take that motherfucker off. Don't be afraid to get a little bit wet. Get your hands dirty. Get up in there. And eventually you'll find yourself drowning in blessings. Like, damn, everything that I ask for is mine. It belongs to, like, how the hell, like, why is this happening to me? You start to ask why. Like, damn, God, what did I do to deserve all of this to happen to me? It's not that I'm ungrateful, but man, I've been grinding for 29 years of my life for something to happen, and all of a sudden these doors won't stop opening. God, thank you so much, but why couldn't it happen sooner? That's gonna be you. That is you right now. That's you right now. The blessings are here, man. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the blessings? If you can feel it, you can achieve it, man. And that's some real shit right there. You can believe whatever you want to believe. One thing that I'm going to stand for is that if you could see it up here, you can have it out there. You just need to be certain. Stop being so uncertain and questioning of your abilities in life, and don't question things. You don't have to know the answers in order to get there. You just have to be certain. Certainty isn't about being right or wrong. Right or wrong doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's perception. It's perception. And quite frankly, perception is useless if it's bringing you down. So just be certain. Be sure. Be affirmative. Pick your energy up. Take time each day to visualize. Visualize you getting to the goal. Visualize a different way of getting there. And guess what? Visualize one more way of getting there. And then a couple hours later, visualize it again from another angle. And what this does is you're going to notice, you're going to feel the gaps that you have in your mind of how to achieve and accomplish your goal. And when you open up these gaps in your mind, your brain automatically goes into problem solving mode. Your brain is one big equation solving situation. Why do you think when you're cold, you shiver? You shiver because your brain is like, yo, body, I need you to shake because I need you to protect, everything. Protect it. Your brain doesn't like the fact that there's gaps in your knowledge. So if you take time to fool around with your idea of how you're going to get there, you're certain you're going to get there, but you're fooling around with new ways to do it, you're going to uncover gaps in your mind. These gaps, your brain is going to try and fill them as soon as possible. That's God working. He's working in your mind right now. I got to fill this gap. I got to teach this young man. I got to teach this young woman how exactly to get to their goal. I have to embed that in their mind. But first, you have to create the gap from where you are to where you want to be. And you're certainly going to get there. You're certain you'll get there. So you're just going to create that gap. Once you create the gap, you take the first action. Boom. Be certain in that first action. You know exactly what you're about to do. It may be the right thing, it may be the wrong thing, but I'm sure as hell going to do it. And you do that thing. And over time, your experience begins to chop away at that gap. And all of a sudden, you found yourself eye level with your goal, and everything you've been asking for is right there in your face, and you just don't stop going up because you understand this process. The process is incredible. Oh my God. I'm just playing with these ideas and I'm having my way with this shit. I'm having my way. This life shit too easy for me, man, and I'm gonna just keep doing it. Now you got that bravado, you got that confidence. You got followers. People want to follow you. People want to see like, yo, Chris, what you finna do, yo? Like, what's the next move, yo? Why? Because they believe in your certainty. Certainty is contagious. I'm certain that your ass is gonna subscribe to the channel after this video. I know for a damn fact. And you clicking the link in the comment section to see what the school group is about. No cockiness, but it's just a knowingness. It's a knowingness. I just know. Look, man, be certain. You got this. Stop overthinking. Watch videos like this whenever you need to. But if you're going to watch a lot of videos like this, you need to take 2 times the action, okay? Don't be afraid to make mistakes. There are no such things as right or wrongs. The only wrong thing, there's a caveat. The only wrong thing you could do is being uncertain. Uncertainty leads to a lack of action. So if you're watching videos like this to get your mind right, to stimulate those brain juices, keep doing that shit, but take 2x the action, and you're going to close that gap extremely quickly. Tap in with the Pride. The school community is absolutely incredible. You get to engage with me one-on-one, participate in challenges, go through courses, learn how to storytell, so on and so forth. So much growth in the school community. And most importantly, you get to engage and interact with people just like you or even better than you. That's the key to life. That's the key to growth. I'm Lionheart Chris. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.